improv-based comedy, although we have a wide variety of offerings. The one you are about to see, Lyrics and Laughs, is an improvised show based on vocal selections from singers. Now, the most important thing for you to know is I don't know what songs they're going to sing. My players don't know what songs they're going to sing. We're going to hear them for the first time. I mean, we may have heard the song before, but we're going to find out what they are right along with you. We're going to be listening to the lyrics. We're going to do a little Q&A, and then we're going to create some scenes based on those lyrics in that Q&A. It's going to be done once and only once. You are the only people who will ever see this show you are about to see. So either congratulations or apologies. I don't know yet. You may hear the cast in the background. They're warming up. Cast, are you warming up in the background? Warm! One of them's doing wind sprints. I like to get you in the audience warmed up. Now, this is, as I said, a show that uses songs as source material. We don't get a lot of audience suggestions. We do have a show like that, if that's what you're into, and that one is at 10 o'clock tonight. More about that later. But I will be coming to the audience at least once for something, so I want to warm you up. So on the count of 3, if everybody could just shout out, when you were a kid, what did you think, or do you think, if you still are a kid, what did you think you were going to grow up to be? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of astronauts in the crowd. Congratulations, everybody. Hope space is fun. All right, let's do one more. On the count of 3, what is your favorite flavor of lollipop? 1, 2, 3. Cherry. I heard green. And I couldn't decide whether to call a lollipop or a sucker. That's why I got turned up. Let's do that survey. Okay. I'm going to ask for a round of applause depending on which one you would say. For a lollipop, how many people call it a lollipop? How many people call it a sucker?
Honestly, I am surprised. I thought there was going to be 0 people. Are you going to ask them if they call it pop, Adam?
Call a lollipop pop?
No, like soda pop. Never mind. Just go on with your thing.
Get on my wayward son.
Okay. Anybody else have a Kansas song they'd like to just randomly shout out? Point of no return. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So you know how to give suggestions. I might ask for something. In fact, I will ask for something that you may not know right off the top of your head. So, for example, from anybody, I'm not going to do a 3 count. If you've got it, say it. What is the last time that you saw a movie that was better than you expected? Anybody?
1986.
1986. That was the time, not the movie, I take it. That is my fault for the way I forget that question. Thank you. Let me ask you another question. The last time you saw a movie that was better than you expected it to be, what was the movie? Anybody? Mission Impossible. It was better than you expected. All right. Was it the first one, Mission Impossible? Dead Reckoning. I haven't seen that one yet. It is now on my list. Thank you for the recommendation. That's the one thing we definitely need from you, is that kind of suggestion. But the other thing we need from you is energy. We're going to come out in a minute here. We're going to put it all out on stage for you. We're going to throw energy out your way. But if you give even some of it back to us, that'll just fuel more that'll go that way. So what I want on the count of 3, for just 1 second, is a level 10 out of 10 round of applause. You can clap, you can stomp, you can whistle, whatever it is that you do when you love something that you see on stage. On the count of 3, for just 1 second. 1, 2, 3. All right, cast. You hear that? That's what we're going for. Okay. We're going to get started in a minute. The way we're going to get the cast out is by giving them exactly that, but we need to give them a little warm up, kind of like an extended drum roll. So we're going to start with a level 0, and we're going to work our way up to a level 10, and the cast is going to come out, the show's going to start. I'm going to use my arms as an applausometer. So when they're down flat, that's a 0. When they get all the way up, that's a 10. and they'll come out. So, let me hear a level 0 round of applause. That's a little too much there. That's it. All right, that was a 0. How about a 1? 2, golf ball. 3, 4, is that every show we like to let one member of the audience run up and join the cast randomly. That role has been taken for tonight, so please nobody else do that. All right, so the way we like to get started is, cast, meet your audience, give them a round of applause. So that's your cast, but of course they are all individuals, and we like to give them a chance to shine very briefly at the beginning of the show as individuals. The way we do that is by telling some true stories from our lives. But because this is improv, we're not allowed to plan these stories in advance. They have to be triggered by something from the audience. So is there anybody in the audience who has had something out of the ordinary happen to you anytime, let's say, this calendar year? Doesn't have to be a big deal, just something that doesn't usually happen.
Car accident.
Car accident. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, tell us about the car accident.
I was in stop and go traffic. I stopped. They didn't.
So you got a rear end.
Yes.
What kind of vehicle were you in?
Honda Ridgeline truck.
Okay, and what rear end did you?
Ford Focus.
Okay. I'm guessing they had a lot of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Was anybody injured?
No.
Okay, well that's good. I would feel bad if I were making jokes and somebody were injured. Did the police have to come?
No.
Okay. Did you trade insurance information?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was this?
Last week.
Oh, so it hasn't been fixed yet.
No, we're good now.
Oh, it's been fixed.
It was just a little bumper.
Okay. Well, all right. Just one more question. This happened last week. Have you ever been in any other automobile accidents?
No.
Wow. Okay. First time for that. Andrew, thank you so much. So as I said, the cast is now going to tell some brief stories. I can see one member is just raring to go. But let me explain first that these stories are going to be in some way triggered by either Andrew's story or, after the first one, by something one of the other players said. So, you want to start us off? Go ahead.
Yes, hi everybody, I'm Jeff. So glad you're here. When I was living back in Whidbey Island, the Spawn movie was coming out. Everybody remember Spawn? Just me, it's very old. So I was driving this girl was with me, and we were driving backwoods area to get her quickly. And I turned to look at the radio, looked up, and there was a deer. So I swerved, and it kind of did one of these things, it was like, the deer, and I clipped it, but then like I started fishtailing, and I swerved, and I flipped, and hit a tree. That swung me around, and then I was skidding upside down, and I remember thinking, as I'm looking at the gravel just coming through the crack of the window, like, this is a cool ride.
Hi, my name is Keith, and growing up, I was the cool house to hang out at on the weekends because my parents didn't care if we watched rated R movies, and this was like grade school. And I remember very specifically one time I was having a sleepover with a couple friends, and one of them was this good, sweet Mormon boy. And we watched the movie Starship Troopers, which, for those of you who haven't seen it, has pretty much everything you wouldn't want to show a good, sweet Mormon boy. And I just remember how excited he was during the co-ed shower.
I had a great accident. I was walking in the cafeteria to get my lunch, and my number one crush was standing in front of me. So I was watching him and not watching the ground, and I hit a grape, slipped, and then my mouth hit the corner of a table. And so my two front teeth went like this, which I thought was going to be like permanent damage. My improv career would be over. It turned out that back in place, and we were right as rain, so I'm a fender bender for me.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark. When I was about 9 years old, Blockbuster was still around back then. I made the decision, the conscious decision of, Mark, you're 9 years old now, you're a man. What do men do? They rent horror movies and they watch them. And so every week I would rent a new horror movie, I would watch it, and I would be terrified to my core. I wouldn't sleep for days. And then as soon as the week was over, I was like, all right, that was rough. Time for the next one. You're a man. And watch horror movies. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Jen, and I frequently get flipped off when I drive. I thought it was because I have political bumper stickers on my car. Turns out it's because I'm a bad driver. I just found out recently.
Hi, my name is Josh. A year or two ago, I went on vacation with my girlfriend to Costa Rica, and we stayed at a like a nature place where the nature is right there. I didn't know what to expect, but we got into our little bungalow, and they had a bug net on the bed, but the bug net had trapped all the bugs in.
Oh no!
So my girlfriend is like just digging through her luggage, and she looks at me and she goes, "I forgot the bug spray." And so for the rest of the trip, I was the bug killer. So the only good bug was a dead bug on my watch.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew, and when I was younger, I was the good Mormon boy, and I was watching movies at my friend's house, and we rented the movie Airplane. Has anyone seen the movie Airplane? Yeah. It's really funny. It's also rated PG, and there's a scene in it where a woman comes across topless and just like runs in and runs out. And at the time we rented it, we were like 10, and we were like, what? That wasn't so PG? Parental guidance is needed. That was a formative moment.
Those are the cast members you can see on stage, but we do have one more cast member on the mic. Who do we have on the mic tonight?
What's good, everybody? My name's Paola. One of the first horror movies that I can remember seeing, my friend Faith, my neighborhood friend Faith, she was, I wasn't Mormon, but I was the Mormon boy in this situation. She showed me this scary movie. I don't remember what it's called. It might have been called Mirror. The plot of it is that there's an alternate dimension separated by mirrors, and that if people die in the mirrors, you die in real life. And after we watched that movie, I was so scared of mirrors for like 3 days, and Faith had to be like, you know how you've never been scared of mirrors before? That's because this is a movie, it's fake. And that snapped me out of it.
Once again, my name is Adam. I was never a good Mormon boy, but when I was little, I did watch reruns of like the original Star Trek series, and there was one with like a salt vampire creature. And the makeup effects were pretty realistic looking and scary. And that night I couldn't sleep, and I was like on the verge of crying. I called my mother, she came in and she said, "What's the matter?" And I said, "I ruined my life." She laughed a little bit. But then I told her the story, and she told me there were no such things. So I fell asleep. All right, that's who we are. Cast, off to the sides. Everybody ready for the first vocalist? Paula, who's that going to be?
All right, for this, Adam, you're going to need to get both microphones because this person's going to use a guitar. All right, this first performer, he is a beloved member of Mockingbird Theater. He's on a couple other shows. He's a very close friend of mine. And fun fact about him, he used to work at like a belt store that sold fine leather belts. So he can tell you how good your leather belt is just by touching it. All right, please put your hands together for the very talented John Lopez.
How's it going? Yeah, if anybody wants to talk about belts later. Just for your information though, I wear a fabric belt. Alright, so the song that I'm going to play, I learned maybe last year, not too long ago, but the artist War II. Anyways, I just really like the style of this artist and the music he puts out. Alright. Check. Alright. Anyways, it's called Two Fingers. It's an English artist. I drink to remember, I smoke to forget. Some things to be proud of, some stuff to regret. Gone down some dark alleys in my own head. Something is changing, changing, changing. I go back to Clafton to see my old friends, the best people I could ever have met. I skin up a fat one and hide from the feds. Something is changing, changing, changing. So I kiss goodbye to every little ounce of pain. Light a cigarette and wish the world away. I got out of life and I'm here today. So I hold two fingers up to yesterday. Light a cigarette and smoke it all away. I got out of life and I'm here to stay. He's in the kitchen, drinking white lightning, and he's with my mama, they yelling and fighting, and it's not the first time, I'm praying for silence. Something's changing, changing, changing. So I kiss goodbye to every little ounce of pain. Light a cigarette and wish it all away. I got out of life and I'm here today. So I hold two fingers up to yesterday. Light a cigarette and smoke it all away. I got out of life and I'm here to stay. Every story in this place. Running so hard you got out, but your knees got raised. I'm an old dog, but I learned a new trick, yeah. So I kiss goodbye to every little ounce of pain. Light a cigarette and wish the world away. I got out of life and I'm here today. So I hold two fingers up to yesterday. Light a cigarette and smoke it all away. I got out of life and I'm here to stay.
So there is a line toward the beginning about the singers, friends from school, and how they were like the best people. Did you meet whoever your oldest friend is? Were they someone you met at school or somewhere else? Tell us that story.
Yeah, my longest, my best friend is my longest time friend. I met in 6th grade. My fiance actually, I met in the 5th grade. So, and she's also, in a sense, my best friend. But the difference is, my 6th grade best friend I kept in contact all throughout, whereas my fiance ran into her occasionally along the way, and now I'm engaged to her.
The recurring theme in the song is drinking to forget, or smoking to ease the pain, or anything like that. When you're feeling down, do you have something you do that cheers you up?
Video games are fun.
What's your go-to video game?
Lately, shoot, I haven't had a whole lot of time to play video games, but I just installed and played Helldivers 2 for the first time like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So a couple people know, people who don't know it, what's the theme of Helldivers?
It's like Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it's a 7 p.m. show, Adam. You can't be too specific.
Yeah, it's democracy in space.
Okay.
Joining the military in space, yeah.
Alright.
Very cliche.
Last question, obviously, is refrain about getting out. If you could get out of here and travel somewhere that you've never been before, where would it be more?
I've always wanted to go to Greece. I mean, it's always appealed to me, a lot of pictures of how their cities look.
All the blue and white?
Yeah, it seems very tranquil, calming, and I also love Greek food. So I'd like to see it or taste it from the actual place. I'm sure it's way different than what we have, but I'm curious.
All right, one more time for John. All right, but that was but one of our talented vocalists for the evening. Who is our second vocalist, Paula?
I'd be happy to tell you. Let me get a little mood lighting. Oh, there we go. I meant to do it for John, but I was mesmerized by him. All right, so our next singer, she's a born and raised San Diegan and fell in love with theater after her mom took her to see Hair when she was in elementary school. She currently sings covers with her guitar-playing friend turned boyfriend, which actually inspired this next song. So please welcome to the stage, Melanie!
Thank you. So I'm going to be singing Alone by Heart, and if you're not familiar with this song, I actually looked it up to see really what the lyrics were about, and it's about someone who wants to turn a friendship into more than a friendship, and has feelings about that, so that was perfect. I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on my telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end all alone. Till now, you always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown, alone. You always come by on my own.
All right, that was amazing, and thank you so much for being a trooper, because the mic went out halfway through.
Was it?
Yeah. Let me see that.
That's I can't hear myself right now. That's awesome.
I think you.
I hit it.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, you already told us what inspired you to choose the song. That's great. True story. Heart is such a favorite of mine. The first ever CD I bought was a Heart CD, so I love this song. There's a lyric in there about how long I've wanted to touch your lips and hold you. This is a 7 p.m. show, so it is rated PG and not the way Airplane was. So, is there anything else you can think of that you really, for a long time, have just wanted to do you haven't yet done?
There's a part of me that really wants to move to Spain.
Oh wow, why Spain?
Yeah. I studied abroad there in college and fell in love, and it was one of the first places I ever felt like I belonged, really.
Okay.
And I just really fell in love with the culture. Like, you can sleep when you're dead, they say, and they work to live, not live to work. Like, they just really are very family-oriented. It's about the movements and stuff, and I love the art and all that.
So I assume you're fluent in Spanish?
Claro que sí.
Yeah.
Well, I already have a list, kind of, so it was like perfect when I was out
Okay,
there.
now it all
I
makes
was able
sense.
to play into it very easily.
Okay. The chorus is about, well, actually, let me ask you this sort of autobiographical question. The chorus is about how can I get you alone, because the woman is trying to convert a friendship into something more, as you said. When your friendship became something more, was that a calculated thing? Did you know that was going to happen? Did you plan for that? Or was it just spontaneous?
We kind of had a moment, and then pulled back. We're like, we just have to be friends because we focused on the music. And so I was like, okay, just be friends. But I realized like I still had a crush, kind of, and I was like, okay, turning off the emotions, which doesn't really work very well. I'm terrible at compartmentalization. And so then just happening one night, I don't know, something was in the air, I don't know, and I just was like, so how are you feeling? You know, and I don't know, maybe I seduced him. And then he then was like, oh, I think I might have feelings for you too. Like, it just sort of kind of came out like that. So I was trying to keep it so together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, come back at 10, we'll talk. Cool. Before I let you go, Cass, do we have any follow-up or final questions, or are we ready? We're good?
Ready?
All right, one more time for Melanie. As promised, the improvisers were watching that right along with you, listening, extrapolating. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Oh no. Gosh, this elevator's stuck. I guess we're gonna be alone with each other for a long period of time.
I have a really important meeting to get to.
What a freak accident.
Have you said the call button?
It doesn't work. I tried it already. That was the first thing I tried.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. We've lived in this building next door to each other for like years, and I watch you leave your apartment every day. But this is the first time we've been alone together.
I don't think I've ever seen you before.
What?
Yeah.
I'm the one that waves at you, and you do that nod. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I'm just gonna try the call help button just to.
See? That might exacerbate the problem, you know. The elevator the cables are loose, it might fall. Let's just wait till professionals come.
I'm really stressed out right now. I have a meeting pitch that I have to nail. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have to move out of this building.
Tell me about your dreams.
Right now, they are getting out of this elevator and not having to move back to Oklahoma with my parents.
Hey! Anybody in the elevator?
Oh my God, yes! We're stuck here. I don't know if it was a mechanical problem Can you get us out?
Yeah, no, we're working on it. I just wanted to make sure there was somebody in there, otherwise it could have waited till Monday.
You know what? You can wait till Monday.
Okay.
Make sure you take your breath breaks too. We don't want an OSHA violation. Elevator worker.
I've seen in movies like sometimes people go through the tops of these things. Can I go through the top?
I always dreamed of traveling the world.
Wow, it's such an honor to be invited to your wedding. Who would have thought our 5th grade class could foster such love?
No.
I'm really happy for your matrimony and union.
Me too, I'm very excited about it. Who would have thought how far we could come in one year?
Anniversary, wow. Well, can I see the bride? I have a gift.
Oh, it's your friend from the last year. You've known a year longer than me.
Yeah, we met in the 4th grade in Mr. Kluss's class.
We met in the 5th grade in Mrs. Robinson's class.
Are you sweating for me?
Waities, pudding. It's okay.
There's no need to be threatened. You think I'm interested in this?
What's wrong with this?
I'm really into Andrew. Look at him eating his Rice Krispie treats over there. Rice Krispie treats are a grown snack.
Yeah, it's not like a food roll-up where you just squish it into a bowl. Stick the whole thing in your mouth.
That's juvenile.
I mean, I can't argue. He is very interesting.
I don't see it personally.
Well, look, you're not supposed to see the bride before the wedding. It's this evening, right?
Yeah, it's at the dance.
You gotta go.
I don't want to go.
Oh, I can go.
You go.
What if I went?
Well, Andrew went.
What? You said my name?
Andrew, stay out of this.
Okay.
Andrew, come back.
Okay.
He's such a good listener.
Were we being mean to you just now?
I don't know, will you? I was eating my Rice Krispie treat, I was focused.
Such a focuser.
See, we weren't being mean, and we eschew the tradition of the bride and groom not seeing each other.
Ooh.
And also, I mean, some of us pay more attention to their surroundings even when they're eating snacks. Unlike some people get lost in the sauce.
Ooh, it's like I'm not the only one threatened here.
Andrew, did you hear that? They eschew tradition. Maybe at our 6th grade wedding, maybe we can eschew tradition.
Hey Jessica, I got the movies. Now that we're 13, You've Got Mail. I've got When Harry Met Sally.
Oh.
I've got Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh my god, I love all those Tom Hanks movies. I got this big bucket of popcorn.
That's so nice, Jessica.
You know what? I have, instead of all this romance, I have a special DVD. Rated R.
I just feel like now that we're 13, we're girls, we have to watch all the romance movies, you know?
Oh, I know, societal pressure is such a downer.
Oh, it's just so icky the way that the boys and the girls are kissing. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's gross. There's so many fluids and germs.
Okay, what's the secret DVD?
Secret DVD?
Yeah.
It's Friday the 13th.
Oh my god, I love Friday the 13th. Can we watch that instead? Is that too much like being a 9-year-old boy?
Oh. Yeah, they're always trying to like fight and stuff. Oh, I don't want to be like them.
No, but this rom-com stuff is just nauseating.
I mean, if it's expected of us, maybe we should give it a try.
Okay. You ready?
Oh, it's so sleepless in Seattle.
I might leave any minute.
That's great. We are here for another 10 to 20.
Yeah, I know. I got out.
How did you get out?
Hey, just to let you know, visiting hours. Oh, hey! What are you doing on this side?
I got out!
Don't let out just about anybody these days.
Yeah, baby.
Take your
Not
time.
those guys, though.
Anybody?
Almost anybody.
How'd you get out?
I don't even know. My lawyer just said, hey, you're getting out.
It's that easy?
And I said, I'm getting out? I'm getting out? Got out. Now I am out.
So you like manifested it?
I don't know. You know it is. I'm out.
Yeah, we get it. You know you're out.
Listen, I don't know what this lawyer did, okay? There's no records. He must have greased some palms. I can't get you out like that.
But what if we think really hard and try to manifest reality?
Yeah, get us a crystal or something, man.
I don't think that's how the
Let us
law
out.
works.
Let us out. Let us out.
I feel compelled.
All right, heck jumpers, are you ready? We're about to engage on a very dangerous mission. You are about to dive straight into the jaws of heck, which, due to political correctness, I can no longer refer to as hell. That will be the last time that I will say the H-E double hockey sticks word. From now on, just understand that you are jumping into heck. You're gosh darn right we are, sir.
I'm so freaking excited, mister!
I can't wait to unalive me some bugs. That's good. You read the mission briefing, so you know what's expected of you. You need to go down onto this planet, and you need to liberate this native species from their lives. Relocate their souls, sir. Hooah!
Yeah, so, you hear about this Earth civilization? I think we should probably give them all our technology and, you know, help them out. What the?
Give him heck! Yeah! Yeah, everyone comes to this bar for a reason. You're either trying to forget something that happened or remember a thing that happened. Those are the two options.
I'm sorry. What were the options? I forgot.
You're either trying to forget something bad that happened to you or trying to remember something good that happened to you. What's so hard to understand about that? It's 9 a.m. you're at a bar.
Yeah. I forgot. I was supposed to do something today.
Yeah, that's probably why you're here. Yeah. Works for me all the time. I'm like, I don't know where my car keys are, and then I drink, and I'm like, there they are, now I can drive. Yeah. You know why people go to bars, right? 2 reasons?
Yeah, I got this trip to remind me of June 26, 1998.
What happened on June 26, 1998?
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What happened on June 26, 1998?
Oh, I got a Nintendo 64. Oh man, Super Smash Brothers for the N64?
I was too poor to play that when I was a kid.
My main was
Hey, can I get a sip of that?
Pikachu! He's a fast one. Hey, you're here. You know why people go to bars, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember something.
Or forget. What are you trying to remember or forget?
If I knew what I was trying to remember, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, I had beef stroganoff.
Oh, my kid's soccer practice.
Oh shit! Oh, the memories! I spilled them! Oh god! Childhood joy! It's gone! It's gone.
Another round, Marquis.
We should have another cigarette.
I guess I can. Oh. What?
I had one in my ear the whole time.
Hey!
Wow, wait. I wish we had a third person to hang out with in this alley.
Two.
Guys, you're not gonna believe this? I have a magic cigarette.
Yeah, I don't believe. I was just walking through this alley.
Yeah, but you kind of walk through the alley at any time.
I mean, I walk through this alley at
I don't
8
like this.
a.m. and 6 p.m. every day.
I don't-
It's easier.
I
to
was
get
gonna
to.
rob you.
I don't like this guy's vibe. I wish he would go away.
Oh God! Oh.
Marco, that's insane.
Right?
Oh my god, wait.
For all my youth, I think I would be the recipient of some magic.
Can I get back to robbing you?
Well, hold on. We're doing something.
I wish that I was robbing you.
That's a big knife.
Bigger than your knife.
It's bigger than my knife. You want this knife?
Yeah. You're getting better.
Okay, well, after something.
Oh, my cigarette's out.
I remembered my car's this way.
Oh.
And that's our set! Alright, I have a special announcement to make, and that is there are 3 shows in this theater tonight. There's an 8:30 show, there's a 10 o'clock show. The 8:30 show tonight, I believe, is it Friday Night Flicks?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Friday Night Flicks. That is an improvised movie based on a randomly selected genre. And then at 10 o'clock, we have, as I suggested before, our uncensored version of All Hands on Deck. That's our short form show, so it's a lot of audience interaction and suggestions. That's at 10 o'clock. And because you've been such a good audience and you're here now, you have free admission to either or both of those shows. You just have to mention the code word, which I'm going to say is wedding. Just say wedding at the front desk, and you can get into any of those other shows. We do have shows here Thursday through Sunday. Our website is mockingbirdimprov.org. .org because, again, we are not for profit. Check it out. We've got improvised short form. The adult show tonight is followed by the family-friendly version tomorrow at 7. We have an improvised show called Adrift, which is sort of a Lost-esque kind of recurring character series that takes place on an island. We have telenovela, which is alternating with Friday Night Flicks in that 8:30 slot next. And on Sunday nights, got Indie Night / Smackdown. That's when we invite teams from all over the area to come perform on our stage, and the audience gets to select who comes back the following week. That show is pay what you can. You can pay 0, you can pay 10, you can pay 100. Please pay 100. You can pay anything you want. But that's what's going on Sunday nights. Again, check out. What was that? $1 billion. Do I hear 2 billion? Going once. Going twice. So, all right, I'm going to see you after the show. I expect $1 billion. All right. The other thing is we have classes. We have single-day workshops that are usually free. You can check those out. We have a youth program that's great. We have adult classes from beginner to advanced. Again, mockingbirdimprov.org. Are you ready for the second half of the show? Alan, who's singing first?
All right, I'll tell you. Let's get that mood lighting back up there. Ooh, nice. Also, everybody, we're a venue for SD Fringe Fest. If you want to take a program on your way out, please do. But before you do that, that's next week, everybody. And Adam, we just need 1 microphone for this person.
I thought you said boom microphone.
All right, for this next singer, let's see here. This next singer, Melanie, once performed at the American Contract Bridge League's national tournament in San Diego in a musical called My Fair Little Old Lady. The shows weren't performed until 11 o'clock at night, after all the playing had ended. She next performed in Bridge Guys and Dolls at the San Diego Regional Tournament, which inspired this next song choice. So put your hands together once again for Melanie!
I will not touch that button. Okay. Can you bring me up this one? Okay, so yes, my great uncle used to play bridge, and he wrote some musicals, and so there was they were in Bridge Speak. I don't play bridge; it's a card game. There's trumps. I don't know, but I sang it, and people liked it. And when they asked for different Broadway songs that ones I had submitted had already been done, they told me Adelaide's Lament was good. So I'm going to sing Adelaide's Lament. It's from Guys and Dolls. Adelaide is a performer, and she's been engaged to Nathan Detroit for 14 years, and he's never pulled the plug on actually marrying her. He keeps promising her next time, and then he says he's not running a craps game, but she finds out he's running a craps game, and she's been really sick with like this cold, and she can't figure out why. And she brings out a pop psychology book and starts reading what it has to say. And that's where this song takes place. Because she told her mom they've been married for 12 years and have 5 kids, which is not the truth. So she's feeling she's getting a little old. And I might have my lyrics, I'm sorry. It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustrations may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from worrying whether the plain little band of gold of poison can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococcus lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's getting tired of fisheye from a hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. Chronic organic symptoms, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just you're worrying whether the wedding is on or off. A poison can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with some vitamin A and the Bromo Fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and her name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just installing the wedding trip, a person can develop my grip. When they get on that train to Niagara and she can hear the church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off of Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grip, a person's nasal drip from the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold.
sick, are you a good patient or are you a bad patient?
I think I'm a pretty decent mom. What do you think? I get cranky, yeah. And I ask for favors, people to bring me soups and stuff. I isolate. I do. I think to just protect others. Yeah.
Oh, that's very generous. Okay. The premise of the song is that she's doing research in this medical book about the possible symptoms that she has. I don't know what you studied, but is there any topic that you've ever really just gotten really invested in and wanted to know everything you could about it?
It's funny you ask that because I always tell people like go wide and not deep. Like I know a little bit about a lot of things. It really helps for trivia and like Jeopardy. But I mean, I kind of got into like Harry Potter. I was pretty into that. Probably read the series like, I don't know, 17 times or something crazy. So maybe that. Also the history of Spain. I had like all the kings memorized like in their reigns and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I kind of like do it and then I burn out and then I go to the next thing.
You said you read the Harry Potter series like 17 times. Did you ever listen to the audiobooks?
I did not. I'm a reader.
I heard you.
I mean, not saying that that's not reading people who like, I would acknowledge. Yes.
Just lost half the audience.
Shoot.
I heard Jim Dale does a great job.
I've heard too, but yeah, I can't focus. Like, I have to look at something. I can't do podcasts or anything. It's bizarre. I don't know.
Okay. There's a line in there about on your way to Niagara, which is presumably a synecdoche for like getting married.
Yeah.
You stop in Saratoga, which of course is a racetrack. Are you a gambler?
So it's funny, when there's no money on the table, I kill it at poker. The minute there's like any money, I lose. So I feel like God is, saying like, don't play with money. Because I went to Vegas and my godfather gave me money and I lost like $50 and I swear to God 2 minutes. Like I don't even know how it happened. And I went to the racetrack with him and he gave me money to bet with. And again, it was like, I was terrible. But if we're just playing with like for crackers or something, I will clean it up. So, yeah.
I just have to ask this, it's Vegas and gambling. When you say your godfather gave you money, we're talking about an actual godfather.
He's actually my godfather. Yes, yeah. Anyway, yeah. He also gave me my first beer when I was like, I think 9 months old or something.
All right, one more time for Melanie. All right, that can only mean one thing. We've got a second song coming up. What is that, Paula?
All right, for this next singer, I'm gonna get this Mulani back on. There we go. All right, so this next singer, as you might have heard earlier, he had met his fiance when they were both in the 5th grade, but that's not when their relationship started, everybody. This next singer, he went on to date a few people, one of them being his co-workers at In-N-Out. And his fiance actually dated another musician. They had to both end those relationships to finally be together. Please give it up for the very determined John Lopez.
What do you want to know about that? True. Fact. Except I was already out of a relationship with the In-N-Out coworker. But In-N-Out's a good place to work. Still go there. And that was very sweet also. I don't know if you guys know, but today is Mexican Mother's Day. So for all the Mexican mothers out there, my own. Alright, this next song is from a band that I also really like, Franz Ferdinand. I was given my first girlfriend, she gave me a hard drive with a bunch of music on it, and an acoustic version of the song came on, and yeah, I was just like, I want to learn that song, so I did. I swapped my innocence for pride, crushed the end within my stride, said I'm strong, now I know that I'm a leaver. I love the sound of you walking away, and you walking away. Mascara bleeds
turn to see those eyes as apologies might arise. I must be strong and stay an unbeliever. And love the sound of you walking away, you walking away. Mascara bleeds into my eyes. Oh, but I'm not cold, I am old, at least as old as you are. I love the sound of you walking away, you walking away. I love the sound of you walking away, walking away. Hey, hey. And as you walk away, oh, as you walk away, oh, as you walk away, my headstone is crumbling down. As you walk away, the criminals fall. As you walk away, the Hollywood wings will howl. Oh, as you walk away, radio for a statue sound. As you walk away, why don't you walk away? Why don't you walk away? Why don't you walk away? There's a couple more lyrics on the acoustic version, but I don't remember them.
All right, there's a lot of really vivid imagery in that song about what might happen if someone walks away. Are you a superstitious person? And if so, what are your superstitions?
I wouldn't say very superstitious. I think I'm like an optimistic superstitious. So like, broken mirrors, walking under ladders. I won't freak myself out about it. But like they say, walking into a theater with wearing a scarf and hat is good luck. So every time I do that, I feel like, oh, I'm doing something for my luck.
I now understand your wardrobe. That makes so much sense. Okay, cool. You said you were first exposed to this song and I guess this artist on a compilation of music that you were given by a girlfriend. What about that compilation, besides this one song, sticks out in your mind? Are there any other artists you got from that, or other songs?
Well, it wasn't like a tailored compilation. She had a hard drive with like 40 gigs of music. Here, go ahead and copy it. and yeah, so I just put it on shuffle and the song came around.
Okay. Again, I'm going to give the Cass a chance. Cass, do you have any questions to follow?
Yeah, very important question.
Yep.
As an in and out employee, everybody knows about the secret menu, animal fries. What is the employee's super secret menu item that you always dug in on?
So you can't really buy it, but you can make it. At the store where I used to work, clothing crew would throw this thing together called cholo fries. And it's basically like fries with like the whole grilled onions just kind of like broken up now. And then we throw lemon squeeze on it, mustard on it, chopped chilies on it. Really good.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, you can't order it, but they've got all the ingredients there, so you can put it together for yourself.
If you want that, you got to get a job, add in now.
No, you can walk up and then order fries with extra grilled onions, and then all the other stuff is out in the lot.
There you go. One more time for John. All right, once again, our players were watching, gathering information, thinking of concepts. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
So this is the afterlife, huh? Still not impressed. I'm not a believer.
But child, don't you see? There's beauty as far as your eyes can see.
I mean, beauty's pretty subjective, guy.
But all of your wildest dreams can come true now. You are in the light of the...
I don't know, I didn't get too wild dream-wise, pal. My dream is to go back home.
That's the one thing we don't have. But we do have beautiful harp players.
Now let me correct you there, pal. You have harp players.
Ouch! She has feelings. Just because she's an angel doesn't mean she's not kind of a person.
Is that how that works? Am I going to be my wings soon?
Not with that attitude.
Listen, this is all probably just some sort of hallucination. Some sort of pre-death chemical reaction in the old noggin hole.
You got completely decapitated. You're dead.
Now.
You can see here. That's your dead body. Oh my god, there's so much blood!
There's no blood.
I'm sorry, I just need to show you how we don't have to worry about that.
However, there's no proof that any of this is happening outside my brain, which is still in my decapitated head for you.
You see, your brain eventually gets donated to a science class. They use your skull to teach people how to do Shakespeare.
Where's my favorite daughter? Surprise! I'm back from the Amazon.
Right. Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
I know. Where are those 5 grandchildren you told me about?
Grandkids, come on. Oh, they must be at the park. They must be.
Wait a minute.
They weren't expecting a visit from Grandma.
Is this a studio apartment?
Yeah. That's why grandkids aren't here. This is my artist space. So like I come here.
Honey.
When they need to be alone.
Just look. I know this is your residence. Just level with me, okay? It's very obvious to me what has happened here. You can't afford a bigger space, and the 6 of you live here by yourselves. Isn't that right?
Yes.
And I don't see any children's toys or.
We had to. Hold on. It might be my husband. Let's see who's here.
Hi, would you like to buy some cookies? I'm going door to door selling cookies. I'm a child.
You know, I get that.
Hey, you know what? Let me get this, just for when the kids get home. We'll take 6 boxes.
Timothy, get in here.
What?
I'm not gonna let you sell cookies to your grandma. Get in here right now. What a good ruse! What a good, clever. What am I doing? What a good plan! Come on in. Come on in, my child. You're my kid. You are my kid. This is my kid. And this is your grandma.
I was always told my grandma was dead.
Honey. Please don't.
Francis, I have some very exciting news to tell you. I think today is the day that Jeremy will finally propose. He invited me to shuffleboard.
Wow.
My heart went aflutter.
Be careful about that.
What do you mean?
If your heart is aflutter, it could mean you're in love, or it could mean we need to adjust your dosage.
Oh. It's like that time I was in Italy and I thought Jeremy was going to propose.
Yeah.
And then I had a heart attack when he didn't. But he's coming here in just a minute. Wish me luck. I know today is the day I will be a bride.
Today is definitely going to be the day. I'll let you have a little space.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember starts.
Hello, everyone on the L train. How you doing? I see everyone has their AirPods in. They got their Beats by Dr. Dre. Go ahead and unplug those. We're freaking reading today, okay? You're listening to an audio book. Go ahead and turn that shiz off because we're gonna do it. We're gonna bust it down old style. We're gonna take out some books and we gonna read today on this L train, on this Trizzy train. What up? Why are you walking away? Did you guys take out your AirPods?
I took him out.
So that's not. Were you listening to an audiobook?
Yeah.
That's not reading, baby. That's not reading. I brought some books. We're turning this L train into the library train.
Excuse me, L train. I got all of your buggy whip needs right here. Who's in for a buggy whip?
Buggy whip?
You know, when you got a horse and carriage, you gotta have a whip.
Excuse me, that's. Are we?
I'll take a buggy whip.
That's ancient civilization.
Matthew, I am not happy in this relationship. I am very upset with you, and I think it's time that I leave. But nothing bad is going to happen when I leave.
Okay. Listen, I don't want you to go. But if you had to walk away, I understand.
And I am going to walk away.
It's been a great ride, Christine.
And it's going to be safe when I do it.
Yep. And I'm just getting out this shotgun microphone for no reason.
Okay, Matthew, goodbye. It's good?
It's good.
I feel like something is wrong, but I don't know what.
No, it's good. It's really good.
I'm leaving.
So, you got another recording for leaving?
Yeah. Got it right here. On mini disc. I hope she comes back, because she can't leave
Please, I promise I'll get the money. I'll get the money. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that.
But to take my money is to disrespect me.
Sorry. I just...
I lend you 50 to bet on the races. Use my money in what?
I'm sorry.
You come back expecting a light slap on the wrist?
It's just the first time, so maybe just a little slap on the wrist.
No. So you have to show a display of power. I need you to know that I'm not someone who can be trifled with simply. You know what it means.
I love my knees. I need them to walk and to dance.
Look, God's son.
Yes, Godfather.
I know that I agreed to take care of you if your parents were ever to pass away.
That's what a godfather is.
Yes. But you need to understand, you can't do this to me.
Let me kiss your ring. You love it when I kiss your ring.
I love it when you kiss my ring. But I need you to understand.
That's disingenuous, Godfather.
You come here and disrespect me, like give me a half-butted kiss on the ring?
I would never. You were very close with my parents, and if anything happens to them, you will take care of me. And we're Catholic. Yeah.
Take them away.
I'm here on location where the earthquake, tsunami, and tornado all hit at the same time. Sources say this is all because Sarah Johnson left, but we are not sure. Yes, I have an eyewitness apparently.
Yeah, Sarah Johnson's my ex-girlfriend, and I said if you ever leave me, this will happen, and then look what happened.
Sad times indeed. If only Sarah Johnson hadn't left, all of those people would still be here.
Can I just say, Sarah, if you're watching, I love you, baby. I miss you so much. Please come back, and we can undo all this damage.
Emotional words from a heartbroken man.
Gee, you don't look too good. Maybe you should stay home from school. I think oh, you're burning up. Oh, wait a sec. Fever? Bleary eyes?
Yeah.
Is your tongue down?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
You haven't been doing your homework.
No, I've been studying. So what?
I read in a book. Sick kids, it's because they haven't done enough homework.
No, I've not done enough homework.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see, other symptoms include gangly arm. Rashes.
Why is it happening this way?
No, it's because it says kids that don't do homework, they get really sick. It's what it says in the book.
Okay, I confess.
Death? Oh, that's a different guy. That's a different thing.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll be a good boy. I'll do my homework.
Okay, good. Now, go up, do your homework.
Okay.
It worked.
And that's our show! Thank you once again for being such a good audience. As I said earlier, we've got 2 more shows, 8:30 and 10, just a wedding. And for the next 2 weeks, this is a venue for Fringe, which means we'll have all kinds of other shows here. And our shows will still be playing, but at slightly different times. There's brochures on the way out for Fringe Festival. Let me get my whole cast up. Paolo!
Thank you everybody for joining us for the Lyrics and Laughs. We have the rest of our singers, Melanie and John. Thank you again for our cast, including Andrew, Jeff, Mark, Josh, Jen, Lane, Keith, and your host, Alan. Thank you everybody. Stick around or have a good night. Thank you.
Did they cut the stream already?
Thank you so much again for the tickets. I was the secret claimer. Are you guys here for bonus points? No, there's no pressure. Or you go back to one again.
Mockingbird Improv. Friday Night Flicks will begin in just a few minutes.